Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with Anno 1800. Yeah, in the last episode we settled the first obreros in our colony. Yeah, in our island. Ah! Okay, yeah, settling something in the island is of course totally plausible. Yeah, we are going to continue with that in this episode, but also we got some issue with some pirates, so we are in need of some money, so we need to wait until we can bribe Anne again. Also in the comments I got notified that cattle farms actually work a little bit differently up here. I was actually surprised that the game was not telling me, oh, we need more fields and so on, because apparently cattle farms in the southern regions need 6 pastures instead of 5. Good thing the fix for that is relatively easy and cheap. But still, that strikes me a little bit as weird. So, and yeah. You're losing a couple of ships now. That we are going to replace soon. But first, we need a little bit more of money. I guess 20,000 would be okay. And I wonder if Anne is...
Good and ready.
And we will keep that one ship over there. And that one up here until the crisis has awaited. Until then, the harbor shall be our main defense.
Ship constructed.
Yeah, so many pirate ships. Wait, is she really going for the ship in my harbor?
Ship under attack.
Just say the word.
Yep, she is. That is very brave.
Be avenged.
I feel it reflects the times.
Okay, what does the newspaper say? Everything is fine.
Journalism.
But it's also interesting how it says, sewing machines are running out. Well, I never had some to begin with. So, and we have a fire in a Jonalero residence.
A ship was destroyed.
But our firewatch is already on its way. We are going to mobilize a second unit. I know that one of my roads has a major issue. Also, we are running out of bread. That's not very good because the happiness is also going to go down in the near future.
Fire has been vanquished.
Yeah, that should be enough to force her into a 1-hour peace.
Not unless we get what's out. It's rare we leave any alive.
I know that it's rare, but still.
Ready for a challenge.
Okay, you may continue. And in the meantime, we are going to build a second shipyard. If we had the money for that 10,000. That's a bit more expensive than I had hoped for. But okay, we will have that amount of money soon.
Ship constructed.
Okay, about our route. We first need fish. And also working clothes. The third ship is already being constructed. I guess we don't need the second shipyard yet. But we could need a few more frigates. What is actually a bit sad that the game is not telling how fast ships are, because then it would actually tell us that frigates are way faster than ships of the line. Meaning that frigates are actually way better at escort missions. Okay, we are just going to build a few. I mean, we could already tackle this opportunity to continue outsourcing our economy.
We loves you, we does.
I mean, our people demand bread. And we are not going for my typical bread layout. Instead, we are just going to place here a few farms and place some bakeries and windmills in here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One,
This
two,
would be an
three,
excellent
4,
spot for a
5,
base camp.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Such impressive foliage. And I have you to thank.
Yeah, you are allowed to set it. Okay, that was wrong, right? It was supposed to be 8. Right, it's not a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay then, and here on this side we are going to place another warehouse. And yeah, now we can build 2 flour mills. Okay, maybe just for the sake of a little bit of better infrastructure, we should move all these farms one
Ship
tile away.
constructed.
Well, that looks like it might work. And regarding work, the people here, of course, need to be upgraded. I still hate it that the icons are not loading properly. Oh well, some things just don't change. Okay, and now the amount of money that we are getting is going down. Is it again because of bread? Seems a little bit like it.
Awaiting new horizons.
Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, we have a clipper there for the bread. And the next one for the sausages is already being built.
You reached a new milestone.
So route. By the way, I called this one rum, which is of course wrong. It's of course schnapps. Alright, I forgot. One ship was meant for it.
Stations!
Game saved.
So then sausages and soap. Ah, and I hoped I could just drag.
Ship constructed.
And you could add another district. Yeah, this island is actually perfect. And I have been asked why I'm not using the big one as the new capital island. But I decided to stay with Ditchwater to show what is possible with such a small island. I mean, later we would just put here houses everywhere. Yeah, there won't even be industry on this island. One day in the far future. By the way, Bente, are you now getting artisans? Apparently
A
not.
fire broke out.
She's just now getting her second island. Oh, and as we can see, George has now engineers. And has energy in his settlement. Because he built a power plant here. There you can actually see the railroad tracks going around. And here's the harbor. But he's not getting the oil from here.
The fire service. They help me a lot.
Of course the fire service is helping you a lot.
The fire has been vanquished.
It is their job.
Ship constructed.
So, a clipper has been finished. New trade route. Bread. From here to there. Click to load. There it is. Ah, no! Okay, again. From here to there. Okay, that should cover it on this end. By the way, now we can focus again on the new world. We still have a few quests to complete over here. So we need coffee. Since this is meant for the rum, could go for coffee in this area. Yeah, that actually sounds like a good plan.
We need raw materials.
Wait, you're missing goods? Yeah, of course, because I got the ratio wrong. So far we can only support one tortilla maker. Oh, we need to be a little bit careful about money again.
Ship constructed. Game saved.
Let me guess, it is because you don't have bread anymore. No, you're running low on sausages. What kind of witchcraft is this?
Just say the word. Only a fool loosens that grip.
I could simply go to press.
You could also just wait a second.
Look, doesn't indeed taste half as bad. It's important to be true to oneself.
Okay, before I go for sausages on the other island, I'm going to increase the sausage production on this one. Oh, wait. That was a wrong angle. And that should solve our issue, at least for now.
You reached a new milestone.
Okay, apparently that does not
Ship
work.
constructed.
Yeah, coffee fields are quite expensive. Apparently George has bought the next share. New island has been discovered. Alright, by our alliance with Bente.
A fire broke out.
So you're now working at 92%.
The fire has been vanquished.
So now you should have coffee
Ship
available.
constructed.
Now you want me to build a hospital. How expensive is it? 10,000. This seems to be a magical number, I have a feeling.
La fortune. Play fair, we'll get along. Play foul, and I'll get along without you.
Jean is a noble outlaw, but an outlaw nonetheless.
There are quite many interesting islands on this one. I somehow really like George's island over here. His settlement in his settlement called Caparaya. Okay, so how is it about Bristle? Yeah, he's holding 4 out of 5 shares. Well then, I wonder when he's starting to focus on us.
You've got Harry.
And our sausage is now working. Apparently not enough, otherwise we would have now quite the amount in store, but we don't. So guess we need to build another layout. And now it should work. Okay then. Now about sewing machines. We need for that iron. We have iron over here as well as copper. Copper will be interesting for the late game.
Game saved.
So we have that. All of that covered with only one iron mine. Yeah. Okay, in the next episode we are going to build window makers and focus on sewing machines production. And here, now I should have the 10,000 that I need in order to build the hospital.
I know we can build a future here.
Yeah, thanks to me, woman. Okay, my next quest is to escort the fleet. Yeah, let's go with 2 ships per ship that has to be escorted. For a total of 6 frigates, so whenever the Perfurians are going to attack, they are going to regret it quite quickly. So that should work. And I will wait with the production of the sewing machines until we have more money available. Because as we can see, the factory alone costs 12,000. Maybe we should increase our income a little bit. And now I can only hope that we are not running into the risk of getting a disease. Okay, apparently it has not been yet unlocked as a negative event.
I'm only a cog. It's you what pulls the lead. You work your magic for us. What we do so love to see.
One final look. The idiot is back. Oh, uncompromising journalism.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Cure! A promise kept.
Of course, I always keep my promises. Okay then. By the way, did our frigates arrive by now? Of course they didn't.
Competitors are now at war.
There they are. It just took them a
Ceasefire
while
has
to leave.
ended.
Think you've got us over a... Call that a storm?
Yeah, the same mistake is not going to happen again. So, on building the arena, should actually increase our income. Well, not really. Each building gives us +2 coins.
Your ship has returned.
And we
from
need
its
50
voyage.
buildings until it is positive, but we have less than 40 buildings here that
Your
are
ship
affected.
has returned from its voyage.
But it would reduce the chance of riots.
Startling
So we're
brush-footed butterflies. Please, so good of you to save a sea.
Your
Bente,
ship has
you can set it
returned from
everywhere
its
if you wish.
voyage.
Fleet ready?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
By the way, what is that here? A little archipelago, and there we can see a little settlement. Ruined watermill. Interesting.
Game saved.
Attention for the Admiral.
Okay, you're control group 1, you're control group 2, you're control group 3.
Ceasefire has ended.
So we need to escort these 3 ships.
Do not
Fleet
turn your
commencing
back on this
escort.
fight.
Oh, no, I'm not turning my back on this. But yeah, we are now done. And we have now quite a war fleet. And that will be our thumbnail. And in the next episode, we are going to escort the fleet. And we will produce sewing machines for our people. Yeah, we will make quite much progress. And yeah, as always, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving this video a like. It is always a nice feedback for me. If you have any feedback, if you have any direct feedback or questions, then just type it down in the comments. And if you want to join the community, then feel free to join the community Discord. You'll find an invitation link in the video description. And if you want to get notified when I upload the new episode, or maybe an episode of the other projects, then, well, just hit that subscribe button and make sure that notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time in Anno 1800. Bye bye.